What is up, YouTube? How we doing today? If you're just now hopping in, my name is Haas, and we're going to be talking about the first look at beavers on the new Alberta map coming to the Hunter Called Wild on Askiy Ridge. And all I can say is I'm super excited for it. I am ready to take out some beavers and get some revenge for them destroying our tents. And shout out to the Hunter Called Wild for having JBiz Hunts do a video on the beavers. I think this is really cool. Make sure to check out his channel. Make sure to hit that like button for me. We're on the road to 4,000 subscribers. And make sure to tell somebody you love them. Now let's get right into the video and talk about these dang beavers.
The North American beaver, and it's coming to Askiy Ridge Hunting Preserve in beautiful Alberta, Canada. That's right, you heard correctly, and all the hype is true. The beaver's finally here.
Okay, there is a lot of beavers in the water. This is going to be kind of like the crocs whenever you go hunting after crocs. Looks like they're eating zones in the water. You can see a bunch of beavers
Now,
over here.
last, we get
So
to
they're
exact our
eating
revenge
in the
on the largest
water.
rodent in
Okay,
North
that's
America.
cool.
The same one that's been toppling trees and sabotaging our hunting structures for years. Officially named the national symbol of Canada in 1975.
Look how many beavers are there. Holy cow. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's like 12 beavers in one spot. So this is kind of cool. There's going to be multiple of them. So I think this is going to be something that we can hunt out of the water and shoot them kind of like crocs in alligators. So make sure to hit a very good shot. Probably hit a good neck shot or a double lung to get them out of the water. But I'm super excited for it and ready to check out more about these beavers.
The beaver is more than just a dam builder. It's a key new species you'll be hunting right here on Askiy Ridge. So join me as we head deep into the wilds of Alberta to get a closer look at one of the most highly anticipated additions to the Hunter Call the Wild. The adventure to discover the beaver begins at the starting outpost, which overlooks a stunning turquoise lake. It's a beautiful sight, and take it from me who has lived in Alberta, this lake looks incredibly true to form. But after glassing the area, there were no signs of beaver activity, and at this higher elevation, the forest is mostly made of coniferous trees like firs and pines, and since beavers prefer deciduous trees like birch and willows, this wasn't the ideal habitat to find them at anyways.
So you can tell what type of location the beavers will be at depending on the trees. So that's kind of cool. So not just like water areas, you can figure out where beavers are at heading south towards certain type of trees, and they will be located around there, around the river and stuff. So that's pretty cool. I think this is the starting location. I think JBiz just said whenever you get right into the hunt on Askiy Ridge. So that's pretty cool. It looks very open and very snowy from where you start, and you spawn, I think, right on a lake. So that's pretty cool.
So with my tents packed and my Ranger 243 loaded and my trusty Bloodhound by my side, I'm going to head south, looking for a river. Growing up in Canada, I'm pretty familiar with beaver behavior, and my instincts tell me to head south, find flowing water and some wetlands, because that's where these busy builders make their home. After hiking south for a few hours, I finally find what I've been looking for, a winding river that I can follow, one that might just lead me closer to my goal of studying and eventually harvesting a beaver. Here's a quick rundown on North American beavers. They've got stocky bodies with fur ranging from yellow-brown to nearly black, and they're instantly recognizable thanks to their broad, flat, scaly tails. Their webbed rear feet make them powerful swimmers, while their nimble front paws are perfect for grabbing sticks, digging, and shaping their surroundings. They walk on all 5 digits, are incredibly well adapted to both land and water, and live in tight-knit family groups called colonies. Fellow hunters, keep an eye out for signs that you may be in beaver territory. Things like felled trees, specifically
Oh, okay. So you can tell exactly where a beaver is located because there would be trees on the ground. That is insane and something we've never actually seen in the game for the Hunter Call the Wild. So this is a very cool addition they're adding to the game. They are making this map have some of the coolest animations, some of the coolest additions, and some of the most immersive terrain that we've ever seen with the snow system that is coming to Alberta. And I can tell you what, they are putting so much effort into just the little details into every single animal that we are hunting on Askiy Ridge.
Hardwood, backed up water that doesn't look like it's naturally caused by a river, and gnawed, chewed tree trunks.
Oh, you
These
can
are
actually
nature's
see
clues
it.
that there are
That's
beavers
cool.
in the area. Sure enough, my hunch pays off. As I follow the river, the water starts getting shallower. There are signs everywhere. I spot what looks like a
Oh, you
secondary
can
dam.
actually find
Beavers are
dams
highly
on
sensitive to
the
changes in
map.
water flow and sound.
Holy
If a
cow.
dam breaks or water levels drop, they respond fast. The sound of running water actually triggers a strong instinct to repair or rebuild. It's wild. I push forward, and just ahead,
Look how
I
big
see it.
that dam is.
A
Holy
fresh,
cow.
sturdy main dam. I head towards the dam,
So can
and
we
then a
actually
thought
see
hits me.
them?
Aside
Can we actually see them build dams on the map? Because if that's true, that'd be cool to see. And that's a lot of just details they're doing for the map. So I don't know if that is the case, but it looks like you can actually see uh two types of dams that they put into the game. They have the big giant one that's up here, which will be like a pond up here going to a creek slash river, and you can see how the river is not flowing that much because they have a secondary dam at the bottom part. So that's pretty cool. I like that.
from humans, no animals on Earth transforms the environments quite like beavers do. Once I crest the hill, I see it. Flooded forest spreading out below, and right in the middle of the water, the real prize I've been looking for, a beaver lodge. I've made it. I'm officially in beaver
Wow.
country. While glassing the area, I don't see any beavers. It's midday, and since beavers are crepuscular, which means they're most active at dawn and dusk, while they are not around, I'm just going to have to set up a tree stand and a base camp nearby and settle in for the night. In the morning, we'll sneak in quietly, hoping to catch these busy beavers up close and in action. Fellow hunters,
Okay. So you're telling me that they are going to be inside those big giant dens on the ponds and you can't hunt them until they come out? That's kind of cool. I like that.
I'm genuinely blown away. I've been adventuring in Call of the Wild for nearly a decade, and now we've got an entirely new hunting experience. I've been watching these beavers work for a couple of hours, and we have a brand new way to hunt in the game. Gather zone hunting. That's right, these guys
Gather
are the
zone
first
hunting.
animals in the Hunter Call of the Wild to truly interact with their
Oh
environment in real time.
my
It's a brand new mechanic,
gosh,
and
they're
honestly,
actually
it's
doing
amazing.
it.
Throughout my exploration of Askiy Ridge, I came across several colonies. And here's the trick. Look for birch trees. Beavers love birch. They
Look for
feed on it
birch trees.
constantly.
Okay, so look for those birch trees right here. And that's where you'll be able to find a beaver. And they're actually taking sticks and chewing down the tree. Oh my gosh, they are going absolutely insane with these details into this map.
You know the saying, where there's smoke, there's fire? In this case, where there's birch, there's beavers. They
Where,
actually gather sticks from the
where there's
nearby area,
birch, there's beavers. That is a great thing to say, J-Biz. That's pretty cool.
carrying them into the water, and they dive down to stash them at the bottom of the water. And that's because beavers save their brush and the sticks to eat all winter long when the water freezes. At one point, I even watched a beaver gnawing on a tree that looked just about ready to fall down. I was mesmerized by it, and it made me ponder the old question. If a tree falls in the forest and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound?
Oh,
Wow.
you can actually
Well,
hear it.
fellow hunters, in the Hunter Call of the Wild, it certainly does make a sound. I've seen all I needed to see. Now it's time to get closer. I'm going to bag myself a beaver. Beavers are a class 2 species, and
Wow.
being
It
semi-aquatic, you'll
actually
often be
makes the
taking
sound
shots at
of the
them both
tree
on the
falling.
land and in the water, so precision
That's
is
probably going
everything.
to make some of
Any of
us
the class
jump.
2 rifles will get
And
the
the
job.
thing is, thinking about it, that means you could walk by a tree and it could fall on you, actually, in the game. They're doing so much with every single little detail with all these animals. And I think they're just making this map as spot on as a realistic hunting game and as a realistic wildlife is insane.
Done like the 223 Dawson, the Zarza 223, the Quist Reaper, the Zig and Verminter, or even the new La Perriere Outrider 3030 are all solid choices. But for me, on this hunt, there's only one rifle that feels right. the classic Ranger 243. It's waited a long time for this moment, and it finally gets its chance to take a shot at a beaver. During the day, beavers feed in the water, chewing on branches and sticks. You can hunt them, but scoring a vital hit is tough. They're small, fast-moving
Okay.
targets, and hitting them cleanly from range takes serious skill, and they'll easily spook and dive under. So, I decided to wait for their gathering time in the early morning,
Oh,
sneaking in quietly.
so you get to hunt them while they're gathering is a better. Oh my gosh, do they hold the stick in their mouth whenever you get them? We're gonna find out.
While they're hard at work. With a bit of luck, they won't notice me and I'll bag my first beaver. I crept in slowly toward the area where I'd seen them the past few days gathering sticks. And sure enough, there they were, hard at work. A quick word of warning to my fellow hunters. Beavers have sharp senses. Their eyesight is strong, their hearing is acute, and their sense of smell is no
Ooh,
joke.
there's the new icon with the beaver holding a stick, and it says gathering right there. Oh, that's cool. I wonder if they're going to be adding more stuff like other type of like zones for other animals and other species. So I wonder if they could have like um ooh, squirrels would be cool. Like gathering acorns and stuff. That'd be cool to see if they added squirrels into the game.
They'll spook fast, darting for the water, diving for safety the moment they detect danger. I move into range, but I nearly blew it. I made too much noise and startled the colony. I should have listened to my own advice. Then something unexpected happened. One of the beavers stood up on its hind legs, scanning the area just like a black bear would. I didn't expect that behavior, but it gave me an opening. Next time she stands, I'll steady the Ranger 243 and take the shot.
And he just smoked
Just
her.
like that,
Let's
she's
go.
down, dropped on the spot. I couldn't be more thrilled. After all the tents, tree stands, and tripods these guys have destroyed over the years, I finally got my payback.
He
Time to
finally
check her out
got
up
the
close.
revenge on a
Wow.
beaver. Let's go, Jay Biz. You finally got the revenge on that beaver. Holy cow.
Just look at her. The detail on the fur and the detail that went into the modeling is just incredible.
Oh, they look
Truly
amazing.
impressed.
Oh my
It's like you
gosh.
can see
They
every blade of
look
hair. You can see
actually
each scale of their
really
flat
good.
tails. Look at the attention to detail put into their webbed rear paws and the digitated front paws. You can really see the difference between them. He looks so lifelike.
They
Look
look
at the tail,
really
it's like
good.
true to life, especially with the scaling on the
Hold
tail.
on. They look actually really good. So I wonder how good the details look on all the remodeled animals that they are adding to the game. I am super pumped for this map.
Expansive Worlds outdone themselves with the beaver. I'm truly impressed.
They look so real.
Tiny toes to their iconic tails, it's shockingly lifelike. I'm confident all you fellow hunters are going to be just as
Oh,
impressed
I'm
as
going to
I
be
am.
so excited for
For
this.
those brave hunters ready to explore the wilds of Alberta, head out to Askiy Ridge, grab your favorite Class 2 rifle, follow a river, and see where it leads. Because it might just guide you to an adventure of a lifetime as you track your first North American beaver.
Okay. The only question I have for the beaver, what is going to be the rare fur types that the beavers are going to have? And also, what is the level that they're going to be a diamond? And how difficult it is to get them as a diamond? And how rare it is to get them as like a rare in diamond is going to be cool to hunt. And a very cool thing to find out. And go and gather is something we've never seen before in the Hunter Call the Wild as a whole, is something that I am super pumped for and something that I am excited for the future. That means they could probably add a lot of cool stuff to the game that we've never seen before in other hunting games. And Expansion Worlds is just crushing it. And all I can say is I'm super excited for this map. Alberta, Canada is a great map for the summer. It's going to cool off the heat. It's going to make us excited, and it's going to make us ready for probably one of the most realistic hunts that we've ever done in the Hunter Call the Wild. Overall, all I'm going to say is this map is going to be a top 3 map for me just from the Beavers alone. We don't know what the gray one is yet, so I think they're going to blow it out of the water. And they are going to make this great one something we've never seen before. And I will tell you this right now. If you guys aren't wanting to get the Alberta map, definitely check it out on the channel because we're going to be playing it a lot. And I think this map is going to be a top 3 map for me. And shout out to the Hunter Call the Wild for letting JBiz Hunts check out the Beavers. And if you are new here, make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We're on the road to 4,000 subscribers. Make sure to tell somebody you love them, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.
Hollywood Hall. I grew up on a dirt road, nothing fancy, nothing new, but I learned real quick, life ain't all about the view. Got my boots in the mud and a truck that don't quit. I ain't Hollywood, baby, but I'm still throwing fits. I ain't wearing no gold chains or designer jeans, but I got the kind